So the Ritchie Bros auction got me again. Picked up this 8-foot skid steer snow pusher. Got a pretty good deal on it. I think it's about 900 Canadian. I looked up the same one. It runs about 1500 US, which is still, like, I mean, still is a relatively cheap one. It's nothing fancy, but it's half decent for what, you know, the cost. Hoping it'll help with some of these light snowfalls better than the bucket anyway. And yeah, so plan on getting a couple videos using it here. There's, I don't know, there's maybe 3-4 inches of snow, so yeah, we're gonna try and get a couple videos using this thing just to test it out. I have, this machine has an adapter because it has a, like, more of a loader style quick attach, so I had a local guy build me an adapter to use regular skid steer attachments on it. Mainly just, it was a lot easier than messing with the machine. I know it loses a little bit of breakout force and stuff there, having the attachment set so far out from the machine, but it should be fine. Trying to scrape off some of this hard pack stuff and test it out, but I think just, I've had this issue over the years with brand new attachments where they it kind of trips the pins back out just because it's just not worn in enough. So hopefully I might have to grind out the bottom pin slots a little bit just to get it to sit a little bit nicer on the machine, but I'm gonna try right now. I don't think it's actually, like, came off. Like, I can still put down pressure on it and the attachment stays on, but I think it just needs to get broke in a little bit. So one issue I'm kind of finding is I can't get a proper scrape, and I'm gonna try that. This blade would be fine on another skid steer, but just because even with it curled all the way back, it still points downward a little bit. Like, you can see, this is with it curled all the way back, it has a bit of a downward angle, and there's not really much I can do about that on this particular machine because the attachment plate on the back of this pusher is, like, vertical. It's straight up and down, versus most attachments have a slight bit of angle to them. So, like, if you look at a regular bucket, this bucket's a little bit different, but you can see how much of an angle it has. And if you look at my forks, they're kind of the same way. But even this bucket on that machine doesn't curl back as far as I would like it to. So there's not really much I can do about that, but it does work, and it doesn't scrape too bad. It just might take, really, in all seriousness, with the gravel that I'm pushing on, it's not a terrible thing to leave a little bit behind just because it keeps me from just destroying my gravel. So it's not bad. It is what it is. It does move snow, so I can't complain. So I think really, like for how low it's getting, it's actually pretty good, because I've like comparing it to my blower anyway. My blower, I have my top link on my blower adjusted so that it doesn't quite scrape, just so I don't shoot gravel and there's more chance of flinging one into a window of something or whatever. But I'm gonna move my truck that's down there, and I'm gonna make an attempt to try and push up the laneway, but I don't think it'll have enough power to do that. But I'm gonna try and maybe push from halfway, or maybe I push down to the road and stack it up. I'm not sure yet. So that'll be it for now. I just really just picked the thing up last night, and I wanted to get a bit of footage of using it, and it does work. It does do what it needs to. I'm gonna try it on the other skid steer we have here. That the guy that I rent the shop from, he has a larger, like large frame size, full size skid steer. So I'm gonna try it on his, and see kind of what it's like. But really down the road, it's a bit of an investment, because I'd like to buy a like a small wheel loader with a skid steer quick attach, and then I could put it on that. So that's kind of my plan for down the road, because they work a lot better in the snow than the skid steers do. As you can see, I'm just fighting for traction everywhere. Anyway, thanks for watching.